Hello everyone, we want to welcome you to the Intro to Communication variety show. I'm Lauren Stout.
And I'm Brock Brown. Today, our show is going to be full of surprises.
These include interviews, public service announcements, magic tricks, sports, cooking, learning about some different organizations Pitt State has to offer, and some recent events that have taken place on campus.
I hope all who are watching stick with us until the end, where you can learn an easy college meal and a college state favorite, mac and cheese.
Up next, we have Chloe talking about new PSU football coach and players about the upcoming season.
After that, we had Ada report on a Northside Field Day event hosted at PSU.
Really, as a coach, you're just looking for each day and each week to just see improvement from them, not just on the field, but off the field as well, academically, socially, spiritually, just seeing growth. I think that's why we get into coaching, is to help young people to grow and mature and develop, during the 4 to 5 years that they're with us.
Pittsburg State University head coach Tom Anthony has decided to return after a 6-month absence. Before he left, he was the defensive coordinator for 3 years, concluding fashioning one of the top defensive units in the NCAA Division II Conference. Coach Anthony decided to return to Pittsburg State University because it was the place that felt like home to him and his family.
Just when I was younger, I think some of the people that impacted me the most growing up were coaches, from my father coaching me when I was really little to Little League coaches, to junior high, to high school coaches, to college coaches. Just seeing the way they helped me develop as a person and as a man, and the role models that they were for me, that just kind of just really drew me into the coaching profession.
Coach Anthony has had a big impact on the Pittsburg State football team already from his time with the team previously. To speak on how big this impact was and how they are ready to see him take on the head coach position is senior Trenton Thompson.
He was a part of the recruiting staff that got me to come to Pitt State, and now that he's a head coach, I'm just more excited than ever to get to work with him.
Trenton Thompson chose Pittsburg State because of Coach Anthony's proactive recruiting style and is excited to finish his football career with Coach Anthony back. Reporting, Chloe Barnett.
The annual Northside Field Day at Pittsburg State University lured students outside to enjoy activities, food, and good weather.
University Housing held Northside Field Day outside of Tanner on April 11th. The event was very popular among students. They got to participate to many activities, and also free food was provided. Area coordinator from University Housing, Lucas Metropoulos, was one of the people who made it happen.
The RAs in Tanner Hall, Trout, Bowen Halls, and Crimson Commons, they did the most of the work to get this event set up. I just kind of made sure they all knew what they were doing. So this is actually an annual event. This is, I think, the 4th or 5th year that we've done this event on campus at Pitt State. It always happens on the north side, right out here in the lawn. It kind of coincides with the South Side Block Party that happens at the beginning of the year. So South Side is their event, North Side is our event. We have a really good turnout with a lot of people showing up today. Otherwise, it's a lot of the RAs are really proud of the work they've done today.
This event was not only for the residents of Tanner, because all the students were welcomed. Even many international students participated to the field day. Technology management major Mahmudson Omanov was interested about the event because it was different from the events he had in his home country.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm very grateful to University Housing for organizing this event. I learned some new American games and making new friends. And there is a strong wind that makes the games even harder, creating new challenges. So it's very interesting. Yeah, absolutely different. In our country, we just eat and dance most of the times. Like playing games like this is not common. My favorite thing is this game. It's something new for me, and it's absolutely really fun.
After the short break, we will learn about different cultures and languages with our very own PSU international students, Jazz, Ada, and Mia.
Following that, Jazz has a documentary about someone who has a huge impact on international students here at PSU.
The goal of International Student Association is to share different cultures and provides opportunity for international students to share their cultures.
Maybe helps them with homesickness. Even with all these different cultures and different countries represented here at Pitt State, when they come together for one big event, it's like one big unity amongst them to be able to do this together.
Follow ISA on Instagram, Facebook for more information, or visit the international office in Weisse Hall, room 18.
Hi, welcome to Language of the Day. I'm Mia.
My name is Ada.
And I'm Jasmine.
As you can see, we are from all different countries. For me, I'm from Taiwan, and we are a small island besides China. Here are some fun facts about my country. We're mostly confused with Thailand, but we're different countries. And we have our own pinyin systems of Mandarin. We have different pinyin systems than China. And we are the first country in Asia that legalized same-sex marriage.
And I come from Finland, which is a country in Europe. We have two official languages, Finnish and Swedish. And here are some fun facts about my country. So, the first one is that Santa Claus actually lives in Finland. And then another one is that 80% of our land is covered by forest. We have actually been selected to be the happiest country now 7 years in a row.
So even if you're not in Finland, you can still feel the happiness from Finland.
Yeah, it just follows you, you know.
In your blood. You know, the happiness in your blood.
Yeah. Since I was born, I was very happy. Okay, now Paraguay.
So I'm from Paraguay, the heart of South America. We have two official languages, which are Spanish and Guarani. Guarani is our native language, and the 80% of the people still using it. Paraguay was the first country in South America to have a railway, and we are also known for our solid soup and for having the second largest hydroelectric power station in all the world.
Wow, all the countries are so impressive. So now we're going to teach you guys how to greet in Mandarin,
Finnish,
and Spanish, and Guarani.
The phrase we're gonna learn today is "Hi, my name is Mia. Nice to meet you." Let's learn in Mandarin. 你好，我叫 Mia，请多指教。I'll do it slower. Okay? Let's try it. 你好，我叫 Mia，请多指教。
So now I'm gonna be teaching you some Finnish. So this phrase, hi, my name is Ada, nice to meet you. In Finnish that is, hei, minun nimeni on Ada, hauska tavata sinut. So I'm gonna say it slower now. Hei, minun nimeni on Ada, hauska tavata sinut.
Okay, so now we're going to learn some Spanish and some Guarani. And for example, if you want to say, hi, my name is, nice to meet you, in Spanish that will be, hola, mi nombre es Jazmín, un gusto conocerte. Hola, mi nombre es, un gusto en conocerte. And now, in Guarani, it will be, maitei baixapa, seroru projexao. Maitei baixapa, seroru projexao.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Yes, it's always nice to share some culture. Thanks.
Thank you, it was so much fun.
再见。
Hey, hey.
Ciao, ciao.
I am Gabriela Alvarez. I'm from Paraguay. I always live in Asunción all my life. and I am doing my master in graphic design here at PSU, and I am working as a graduate assistant in the international office.
Gabriela graduated in 2022 with a degree in graphic design, but her story with PSU started in 2021.
I was looking for some options to study in the United States, and I went to the CPK fair before the pandemic, and I was doing some research about many Kansas universities, and I found PSU.
Gabriela was always a curious person. She got involved in many activities that gave her new knowledge, which she still uses today.
I had the opportunity to visit India. I got a scholarship to study there for 3 months. Then I got another scholarship to study in Taiwan for 2 months. I am working as a graduate assistant in the international office, so I provide many kind of services there for students, and also I am helping during transition class for undergraduate students.
Gabriela is known for being a really active member at Pittsburg State University, which is why many students trust her, especially international ones.
Gabi is a very good person. She is very efficient in her work. She was the first person that helped me, and I felt very comfortable with her because she is also Paraguayan, so I felt that I could trust her.
I think Gabriela has a very important job here in Pitt State because she really helps international students to adapt to the community, and she's always very kind and helpful. I think she's all in all a very important part of the Pitt State community.
Like Gabriela, many students also have the same goal, and despite the obstacles, she shows us that it is possible.
You need to be resilient. I applied to come here to do my undergraduate exchange program 3 times. You have to improve every day. You have to ask questions.
Gabriela found a family in PSU when she got here in 2021, and now she's an inspiration for those who want to have the same experience.
I always feel part of something. I was involved in all the activities around the campus, and I have friends from different countries, and I want to return that here at PSU. That's why I was volunteer first in Paraguay over the last 2 years, and now I am doing the same here.
Coming up next after the break, Magical Andrew and his card tricks that will keep us wondering how he does it.
Also after the break, we had reporter Mitch get more info about the global axe throwing competition.
SGA is an organization here on campus that represents and voices concerns and opinions for the students.
The Students' Government Association provides a plethora of resources for students to use, like free printing.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, Andrew?
How are you doing?
Doing great. The magical Andrew.
Oh yeah. I don't have a hat to pull a rabbit out. Well, I guess I do.
You could pull a hat out.
You could, easily.
Yeah.
All right. So when do y'all take that top card off that middle deck?
Okay, I'll take it off. All right. It is the 2 of hearts.
2 of hearts. All right.
Okay.
Brock, you want to take the next one?
So take the next one.
Yes, sir.
What are we gonna get?
Oh,
3 of diamonds. And then put it on this one right here?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
All right, so that next card is y'all's. So
Ours.
take
All
it,
right.
look at it.
Yeah, no peeking over here.
He can't peek. All right, what do we got? Ooh, okay.
All right.
I got it.
All right, we got it. All right, we're good.
You good?
Yep.
We're good.
All right. So I'm gonna put this one here so that you know that I'm not trying to like flip one around and bookmark it or something weird like that.
Of course.
I'm gonna sandwich it in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's absolutely no way I know where it is.
Okay.
Of course.
How many times do you want me to shuffle?
Let's do 2 for good measure.
2?
2 for good measure.
Make a little safe. A little safe side.
Mm-hmm.
That
Make sure.
might mess me up a wee bit, but
That's okay. That's okay.
that's okay, yeah. We'll
That's why
figure
we
it
said
out.
We
2.
can do 1.
That's why we said 2.
Yeah, or we really want to challenge you here.
Yeah, you want me to mess it up.
We want to challenge you here.
All right, so I just gotta, do a little magical stuff back here. So
Okay.
don't
We'll let you
worry.
do your thing. We'll let you do your
Yeah.
thing. Well, I
Scanning
have
through the
complete
cards.
faith. Complete faith. She's got this.
He's got it.
She's got this.
Yes. You picking out cards currently?
Yep.
Do you have any idea of what our card is?
Oh, he knows.
Do you have, if you like the slightest?
He knows.
It's definitely a red one. I know that much.
Definitely a red one.
Okay.
I think I got it.
You got it? All right, show us.
Six of clubs.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's awkward.
A little bit. Second time's the charm.
Second time's the charm.
Second time's the charm.
Is
Nope.
that it?
That's not it.
Okay, wow.
Yikes. Third time.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Third time.
Is that it?
Nope.
Great. Love this. It's beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah. It's going on the same track as the last one did. Is this it?
No. Mm-mm.
All right.
0 for 4 right now.
I know. I think I've got it here, though.
Mm-mm.
No.
Did I already show this one?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, good gosh.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm sorry, Andrew.
It's not it.
Is that it?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You have outsmarted me. Hold that there. Slide that in there. No, don't be too loose.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Is that it?
This is it. The 3 of spades. Woo!
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank
now,
you so
reporter
much.
Mitch will inform us about the axe throwing competition company in Pittsburgh.
Throwing knives, end of October, so not very long.
Main Street Axe Company is an affiliate of the World Axe Throwing League and World Knife Throwing League. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the championship.
2 Pittsburgh men will take on global competitors in different throwing events.
There's about 350 affiliates in 30 countries. And we'll be competing in the hatchet discipline, big axe duels, which is a team sport where competitors throw their hatchets at the same time, sharing the same bullseye, and then knife throwing. So Main Street Axe Company will have 3 competitors, myself, Kinson Michelle, and Brody Persley from Joplin.
Ben Fowler and his employee Kinson Michelle will travel to Tulsa this weekend, participating in different competitions anywhere from knife throwing, and axe duels, all while representing the city of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Kansas. It's still kind of settling in that I'm throwing in the World Championship of something I didn't even know about a year ago. So it feels pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have a good time. And hopefully I represent well.
For Caps 13 News, I'm Mitch Adams.
After the break, Brock and I came up with some questions to ask Blaine, our very own comm department GA. Stay tuned to see what his answers are after the break.
Are you struggling with writing? Don't worry. The Writing Center in Pittsburgh State University offers you help for any problems that you might have with assignments or resumes. Using the Writing Center is completely free and it can help you to really improve your writing skills.
The Center will work with you on any writing project at any point in the writing process for any member of the Pitt State community.
The Writing Center is located in Krebs Hall and you can find the opening hours from their website.
Hello, everybody. So, with Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. With me here today is Blaine Thornton, our very own Communication Department GA. Blaine recently had the opportunity to speak at a panel at this year's BEA sessions in Las Vegas during the National Association of Broadcasters show. And I guess, Blaine, to start, tell us a little bit about the experience and maybe why exactly you wanted to do a panel in the first place.
So this was the second time I went to the convention. Last year when I went to a multitude of panels that were about many different subjects: broadcast, radio, teaching, you name it. And I thought it was really cool how all these people from around the country and around the world come together, and they all share a common goal, which is expanding on, teaching broadcasting. So I thought it would be cool after going to these panels and watching Barth and watching Kate last year do a panel. I was like, hey, I want to do a panel too. So that influenced me, and it looked fun too. I mean, you get to talk with a bunch of people that you share the same interests. People, speaking in front of people is kind of a daunting task, but I'd never really done it before, so I thought it'd be cool to do that.
Yeah, and during the process of creating that panel, were there any challenges, any hiccups that you experienced, or anything like that?
So the hardest part about doing the panel was the initial setup. So thanks to our department chair, Dr. Como, there's a Facebook group that you can join to join a panel. And he had tagged me on the post that was initially made by my moderator about doing this grad assistantship panel. So I'm like, okay, I messaged her, we got in talking, we're like, okay, great. Well, originally there was two of us in the moderator, there was only 3 people. There's supposed to be a third person, or I guess 4th person. They ended up having to drop, so we had to change our time, or how long we spoke, what we were gonna talk about a bit. But that wasn't even the hardest part. The hardest part was trying to get together and actually meet before the convention to kind of get, make sure we actually know each other, know who we're talking with, talking about with, etc. So we didn't get to actually talk or meet until a week before the convention.
Oh, wow. I guess shifting over to your actual time of being a graduate assistant, how has that shaped your future plans?
So being a GA has allowed me to kind of realize that teaching is something that I would like to do in the future. It's given me a lot of good experience. It's given me that kind of trial period where I'm like, okay, like you said, is this something I want to do? And if I make any mistakes, it's okay. It's not going to be reflected I'm not going to get fired or anything. You know what I mean? It's a learning experience. So having this experience early allows me to get those kinks worked out, allows me to decide if this is something I even want to do or not.
Of course. And I guess, what are some pros and some cons of being a GA for the Con Department?
So, some pros of being a GA, you do get your tuition paid for, you get a stipend every month. That experience is really good. It's good resume material, good CV material. Con-wise, it's pretty time consuming. You've got to do a lot of grading, a lot of outside of the classroom work. Obviously there's a lot of work in the classroom too, but one of the things that doesn't really get talked about is kind of being in the gray area of being a student and an instructor. You're just kind of in the middle, and some people might view you differently, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a bit of a power dynamic in a way, of course, yeah. And would you recommend being a GA to students who are considering it?
Yes, it all depends on how, if this is something you want to do. If you're not motivated, if you're not wanting to teach, if you're not wanting to, if whatever you want to do for a career doesn't require a master's, like I said, it's all up to you. So I mean, if you want to do it, if you've got the drive and the talent or whatever, I would say go do it. I've enjoyed the time being in the graduate program, but it's not for everyone, and it's a decision that you have to make, and you have to either stick, you have to decide early if you're going to do it or not.
And well, thank you so much, Blaine, again, for sitting down with me for this interview. After the break, Lauren and I will be teaching you how to make mac and cheese, a college staple.
Are you a gorilla looking for activities on campus? Wanting to get more involved with fellow students and faculty? The Gorilla Activities Board is a student-ran organization that puts on fun and social activities on campus. The mission of the board is to promote events that every gorilla can enjoy and involve themselves in. Their office is located next to student government at the Overman Student Center. For more info, visit pittstate.edu and search Gorilla Activities Board.
Welcome back to our cooking show. I'm here with my co-host, Lauren Stout, where we help you know how to make mac and cheese at home yourself.
Mac and cheese is a staple for everyone, especially college students. Here we will prepare mac and cheese from the comfort of your home.
It's honestly very easy once you kind of start getting down to the nitty-gritty. All you really need, microwave, microwavable mac and cheese, some water. It calls for water on the recipe. Maybe you want to use some milk. Maybe you want to add some butter. And you can also use the regular cheese, mac and cheese box as well if you want to get really fancy.
If you want to get some larger portions too. I popped in this mac and cheese just about 3 minutes ago with you put in a tad bit of water and you put a tad bit of water into the bowl as well as putting it in for 3 minutes. You can put in a little bit of water. I sometimes like it a little bit drier, so it adds a little bit more cheesy. Some people like it a little bit more watery. What about you, Brock? What do you like it?
Me, I love cheese. Watery, it gets the cheese gets soupy almost. It's almost like a soup more than mac and cheese. And that's really not that good. When I want mac and cheese, I don't want soup. I want mac and cheese. Yeah.
You want cheese.
Yeah.
And we have one that we just made here about 30 minutes ago. That is a different brand. It's a different type of mac and cheese, but still is equally as good.
There's two main brands of mac and cheese here. You have the Kraft, which is, in my opinion, a little bit lesser. And then you have the Velveeta, which in my opinion is a little bit upper. And I think the cheese for the Velveeta is just
it's the
a
cheese
little bit
what's
better.
make it.
Yeah.
The Kraft mac and cheese has powder cheese, while this one has more of like a creamier, like liquid cheese. But we can pour that in right now and see what this looks like. I haven't made mac and cheese in so long.
I actually just recently made some mac and cheese.
Really?
Myself a couple days ago. I made a mistake though. I left it in the microwave. I forgot about it. So everyone watching, please don't forget about your mac and cheese in the microwave, or it gets so stale and so weird and all lumped together, and it's not fun.
It's definitely not fun at all. Especially when you get there and you realize and it's like, oh, I
Yeah,
left my mac and cheese in there.
I sat down, I put my headphones on, didn't even hear the beeper.
All right, we're gonna use this big spoon, because obviously you gotta use the big spoon, to stir this mac and cheese.
No, me personally, I don't use this big of a spoon. I use maybe more of a plastic spoon.
Hey, don't judge me for my utensils.
It's choice. It is almost a little bit too big for the cup though.
It is almost a little too big, I will have to say, but you know what? It makes mixing easy.
So now I guess I'll give it a taste test. Why not? Let's
Why
see
don't you try it?
if this is any better than maybe when I ate it when it was soggy, because I did end up eating it, by the way. So let's test this out. This looks absolutely
Let's give it a taste.
scrumptious.
Is it hot?
It's pretty warm. It tastes pretty normal, like normal mac and cheese. I would say it's a little soupier than I would like. Overall, though, it's pretty good consistency. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, we're looking at about a solid 7.
Yeah.
Solid 7, I would say. The old one, though,
The old one is looking a little bit older because she's been sitting out for a little bit. I don't know. Should I try it?
If you want to, but that's all for us today. Thank you so much. And if you want to test it, that's...
Should I test it real quick before we end out the show?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm a little scared, folks.
Is it so good? Ooh.
I actually like
so
it. It's
good.
really good. Well, folks, if you want to make this at home, it's very easy. You just need a microwave, like we said, and some microwave mac and cheese and some water. And you got yourself a meal.
So thank you all so much for joining us on our department show. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you learned a lot today. And thank you all, and we hope you watch
And next time, and continue to support our Intro into Audio Video students. Thank you.